Is social media turning us into a new breed of humans? Is it evolving us in a way where we will never be able to go back to how we used to be? So sit tight. We're going to talk about social media today. Is social media evolving us into a new breed of humans? It's on everybody's mind, right? What's up, guys? I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Today, social media is the name of the game. I'm going to give you my pro and con list, and also whether or not I think social media is evolving us into a different kind of human, whether I think it's harmful for humanity. So, social media, probably I would say the majority of people are on it. I'm on it. I'm on Facebook. I recently joined Instagram. I'm on YouTube, obviously. Not on Twitter. That's probably as far as I go. You know, most recent was Instagram, and I have no idea how to use it. And I'm stopping there. So you'll see why. Does social media create echoes of one another? You know, is it turning us into this group of unemotional, inconsiderate bunch of emotionless zombies, in a sense, where we're rude to other people and we kind of forget how to be human? Does social media create a new breed of humans that forget how to be human? That forget how to be human. It's almost like robots, but we're human. Robotic humans, without the robot part. Okay, so pro list. I think social media is good because it helps us connect with one another. So especially right now, if a lot of people are self-isolating themselves with the COVID-19, you know, it allows us to stay connected to everybody with keeping our distance, hopefully. So that's where I think it's great because, you know, people are posting funny videos and pictures and making each other laugh or keeping each other busy with like quizzes and you know, tests and all those stupid things that float around on your news feed. So that's where it's good. Now, the con list is going to be a little bit longer for me because I do think in a sense that social media, while it does have its perks, and convenience being a huge one of the perks, you know, the downside is that it is evolving us. It's evolving humanity. At least I think it's evolving humanity. And it's evolving us in a way where I don't see it evolving us in a good way. So you read about a lot of kids have anxiety issues, depression. There's something cyberbullying, which used to never exist. I mean, you always had bullying, but now it's easy. It's easy to bully other people. It's easy to criticize people online because there's no repercussion. You know, somebody's going to fight back or something like that. You know, so I think the cons outweigh the pros of it. Take away our social media, and I think a lot of the younger generation would be, while they would adapt, I don't know how well the transition period would go for them. And while our world is going to adapt to this new breed of humans that are evolving in being less, you know, for one thing, it's less connection, right? It's less physical connection, but it's also, you know, it's also less emotional connection, I think, for a lot of people because, you know, number one, people can get addicted. You see a lot of younger generation, especially, they're addicted. So it does something to the brain. And I know there've probably been tons of studies on this, and people probably disagree as well, and you know, that sort of thing. Just my thoughts. I think it does something to the brain where we can develop these more anxiety in us, more heightened emotions of like more depression in us, and more OCD, obsessive compulsiveness. And you know, I see it in myself. You know, the phone dings or I get a text message, I feel compelled, I feel obsessed, I feel like I need to check it. And, you know, sometimes time escapes you too. It just vanishes when you're on this stuff. And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, because it pulls us farther away from who we really are as humans. As humans, we are made to connect to one another, but on a physical level. And we are made to live our lives coming from heart and not strictly head. See, when you're on social media, oftentimes you're seeing these pictures and news feeds of your friends and stuff like that, and you are comparing yourself to those people. But, you know, the thing is, it's very censored, it's very edited, depending on who's posting what. You know, you will see bad stuff, but you see a lot of good stuff with friends. They're not going to post everything. And we get a false sense of reality. And even though we know that there are other parts of people that they're not showing, because not everybody wants to reveal everything on social media and put it out in public, still our brains pick up on that. And we tell ourselves this little story that this is the reality, you know, because this is what we're seeing. We automatically, subconsciously have that story playing in the back of our head, even if we tell ourselves, okay, you know, there's more than just this fluffy stuff going on. There's another side. Still, on a subconscious level, we're still bringing that in, and it's still going to affect us, and it's going to affect our emotions. And I think this is why anxiety, depression, it's heightened, because kids are now comparing themselves to what they see. And if they feel negative emotions inside, then that's going to be heightened, because their subconscious is going to pick up on this little story by what their senses are seeing, by what their eyes are seeing. So, you know, the world will adapt. The world will adapt to this new breed of humanity. The question is, will it adapt quick enough? Will it catch up quick enough? And, you know, it's bringing us farther away from our heart-centered humankind. What happens is you lose your instinct, your survival skills. It's like, take away the social media. Will they still have this natural instinct, the natural survival skills? Maybe right now, but as we evolve and as this becomes more of our world, the technology world, are we going to eventually lose that natural instinct within us? That is the true question, and that is where, and that is why my verdict stands where it stands. So social media, hell yeah, I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to go on Facebook because I'm addicted to it as well. And all my friends are on there, not all of them, but majority of friends are on there, and I enjoy seeing the funny videos and the convenience of it and all that stuff. Sometimes it is hard to limit the amount of screen time, but you know, that's where I stand on it. So guys, let me know your thoughts on social media. I know there'll be a lot of agreements on this. Maybe not, you know, but I'm curious what you think, if you think that it's turning us into a different type of human. And especially now, you're reading stories of all these people who are rude and they're coughing on other people in stores and just really inconsiderate stuff. Do you think this stems a little bit from the technology stuff, from social media, from our being farther away from our hearts, from our true selves as humans? Does it push us to the limits where we forget how to be human, in a sense, a little bit, and we're very inconsiderate to the other people around us? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. I put out a video every single day. I appreciate it so much, to all of you. And hit me up if you want. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.